Good morning, Oma Community Clinic family. Welcome to Free Yoga Wednesdays. I'm DeJur. I'm a yoga therapist. I'm here in Los Angeles. I want to just take a moment to give honor and gratitude to the indigenous people. We just, I don't know if the word is celebrated, but we just celebrated their being here on Monday. So I'd like to give just a moment of gratitude for the Tonga and Gabrielino First Nations people for taking care of this part of the country that I call my home city, Los Angeles, the United States, my home, and all the things. Thank you, ancestors, past, present, and emerging. We will be doing mat yoga today, everyone. So grab a mat. I welcome everyone in. Just some visual reminders. Please be mindful of your body. Having injuries, please take action as we go through the class. If you know there are things you can move freely and comfortably without pain, please do them. Just take a few breaths as we move through those poses, and we'll catch back up afterwards. If you need a break, please take a break at your own timing. We will be taking short breaks throughout our time together. To the other side of 67. The class last week to me was very, I don't even know the word. I was like, what was that? I don't know. It was an interesting class last week for me, at least, because I felt a little discombobulated. But we'll just call that nervous energy. Anyway, so we'll get started with do a grounding, and then we'll move into the practice itself. So you may sit comfortably wherever you are, or you may get down on your mat. I'm going to get on my mat in just a couple more minutes. And we just use our 5 senses to kind of bring us into the space that we're in, as far as letting all the other things that we have to do, just set them off to the side. They'll be waiting for us on the other side of this hour of our time together. Start with our sense of breathing, sense of smell, sorry. So before we began, I started a little diffuser. I blended vanilla, lavender, and orange oils, and they smell kind of here, up in here. So that's what I smell. Move on to our sense of taste. The toothpaste for me, water, which has this particular water is just water. See what you taste. The taste buds are giving you feedback, what you taste. Our sense of sound or hearing. I'm going to start with listening inside space you're in, indoors, the indoor space. So see what you notice, what you hear. And then we'll move our sense of awareness to our hearing outdoors, whatever out is for you, right outside. Sense of sight, so having a look around space, noticing the things. We've seen them all a million times, but taking notice as if it's our first time we're occupying right now, looking at the colors and the things that you have, artwork and dishware and books, plants, furniture, the furniture itself, the colors of the furniture, the fabric of furniture, textures of things around you, floor, ceiling, and walls. And then we'll move to our sense of touch. So we'll start with the arm brushing, just either hand on the opposite shoulder and just brushing down, but really taking notice of what you feel. So yes, feel our arm. I have on a sleeveless today, but I can feel the edge of the top of the edge of my top go down, and then the bones in my wrist and hands, the fingers, to paying attention to that. And as I remind you, this is a way to soothe the system. You're having just time with anxiety or nervousness or whatever. This will soothe the nervous system a bit. We'll switch hands, opposite hand to opposite shoulder. Just move brushes downward. Mention every week when we do this, I pick up on my wrist, it's there before I hit my wrist and my fingers, the bones of my fingers. So this is just a way. You can also do, let's try these. Fingertips up high in the middle of your chest and just brushing out toward the shoulders is another way that you can do similar as far as tuning into the nervous system and come down a bit. Just gentle brushes. You can use, if you have nails, you want to use your nails to scrape across just a little bit for more sensation. You can do that. And so we'll get started. We'll be using our nose throughout our class, nasal breath, I should say. And so we're really exchanging the previous breath for my exhaling completely, and then big inhales with fresh oxygenated breath. A couple of things. I have my blanket here for cushioning of my butt or my knees if I was on a table pose. I also have a regular bath towel. You don't have to run out and buy anything to do these things with. You can just use things around the house. If you have cushion flatter, too puffy, they might not be, I feel settled or bad. Just use the yoga practice a little more comfortable. It should not be painful at all. So we'll start seated cross leg, or what's called easy pose, also called easy pose. We will do our head circles, neck rolls, head rolls. Just sitting up tall, try to put the shoulders over your hips. When I use these towels and blankets under me, it does help to lift my hips up a little higher than my knees, which seems to make my spine a little longer, not longer, but for me to be able to sit up a little taller, I should say. So that might be helpful for you. We're just doing slow circles. You may hear the noises, the hydrogen gas bubbles releasing. Should not hurt. If it hurts, maybe try not to move your head as vigorously as I am moving mine. Maybe a little more slowly. And just seeing what you feel, noticing any tight spots that are gripping or grabbing. Sometimes different parts of our neck can have tension, not the whole neck or all the muscles around the neck. So just see what you notice. And the breath is coming in smooth and easy. So it's not a staggered breath. It's just gentle in and out through the nose. Let's go the opposite way. Maybe one side, if you hear those crunchy sounds, maybe one side sounds or the sensation of crunch is a little more noticeable. But all is well as long as there's no pain there. And so I remind you, I do these things throughout my day. I do these things when I'm on the airplane, throughout the days at work. So we can incorporate some of these moves throughout our day to keep ourselves loose and moving. We'll twist to the right. So left hand touches right knee, torso turns right, and the right hand can be fingertips or flat palm, or if you want to wrap your right arm around you so that the right fingers are near the left hip, you can do that. See what feels right for now. But I'm not warmed up yet, so that wrapping did not feel great. So I'm going to keep my fingertips on the floor. But you do what's best for you. Your body will tell you. Let's turn the head back and forth, left and right. We're sitting up really tall. This is a seated spinal twist. Breathing through our nose, deep breaths in and out. And we are just making sure the jaw is loose and relaxed. Let's inhale, both arms up. We're going to change the cross of the legs, other leg in front or on top. Twist it to the left. And again, you can have the left hand fingertips, palm, or wrapped. Right hand to left knee. And you may turn your head side to side or leave your head in one position, which you may choose. Breathing through the nose. And let's hold here and then look up and down. So when you look down, you can exhale. When you're looking upward, inhale, do that a few times. Checking on the jaw. And then let's go the opposite way, arms up, recross the legs, twisting back to the first side, and then looking up and down here. Slow and easy, look up and inhale, look down and exhale. And then coming back to center, right hand out, right arm straight out from the right shoulder. So we don't want the hand in front of us or behind us. We want to just lean directly outward to the right. And just place your left hand on your hip. And so the left shoulder is neutral. It's not going forward or back. It's just neutral there. Left hand on hip. Let's look up toward the ceiling. Take a few breaths here. This is a side bend or lateral bend, lateral stretch. Look down toward your right side. And hold here and breathe. Let's look up again toward the sky, breathe here. And look down toward the right side, hold there, breathe. And then circle the left arm. So big or small, you get to choose. We'll go in both directions, so you can start whichever direction you prefer. Slow and easy, or you may go faster. Moving the breath as we do this, checking facial muscles to be neutral and relaxed. When you're ready, let's reverse the left arm, circle. And then let's inhale, both arms up. Let's recross the other leg in front or on top. Left arm down, straight up from the left shoulder. Right hand on hip, right shoulder neutral. And just hold here. So my right side feels tighter than the other side, just as a thing I noticed. Let's look up toward the ceiling, hold and breathe. And then down toward the floor on the left side of you and hold there and breathe. Look up, one more time, hold, breathe. And then down toward the floor, hold here, keep breathing. And then right arm up and circling the right arm. Big circles or small circles, fast circles or slow circles. You get to choose. And then reverse the other way. Take a breath. And then inhale, both arms up. Bring your fingertips to your shoulder. Elbows are lifted, so they're not, as one of my trainers or teachers, fitness teachers call it, no lazy elbow. I like that when she said that the first time. So elbows are up and out. I'm going to just turn slowly. Take a breath in, turn to the right, and then exhale there. Inhale to center. Turn left, exhale. Inhale to center. Turn right, exhale. Inhale to center. Turn left, exhale. Inhale to center and hold here. Exhale, elbows together. And just hold here for now. Take some breaths. This is stretch for the mid-back. That's called the thoracic part of the back. Breathe here. And then inhale, open the elbows. Open them really wide. Exhale them together. Inhale, elbows wide. Exhale together. Inhale wide. Exhale together. Inhale wide. Exhale together. And inhale wide. Exhale together. And just hold here again. Breathe. And then extend your arms out. Horizontal, we're going to do small circles, palms down. You can go either direction, we'll go both ways. Keep the breath flowing. Let's go the opposite way. Move the breath. Small circles. And then hold here, exhale your hands down, shake out your arms, stretch out your legs and shake them out as well. And then recross the legs. Bring your hands to prayer hands. Take a breath in here. Interlace your hands, push your arms out. We've done this a million times. That's the exhale, inhale, elbows up. And actually, let's hold here. Keep breathing here so we can get a nice stretch on the side body. Pushing palms up toward the sky. Making your torso as long as you can. Take a breath in here. Exhale. Bringing the arms to cactus. And then inhale back to prayer. Exhale, push out. Arms are straight and horizontal. Inhale, palms up. Exhale back to cactus. Inhale back to prayer. Exhale, push straight out. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale back to cactus arms. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We'll do 2 more sets. Prayer hands, breathe in. Exhale, push hands out. Inhale, lift your palms. Exhale, back to cactus. 1 more round. Inhale, prayer. Exhale, push. Inhale, lift. And exhale, cactus. And then lower your arms, straighten out your legs, shake out arms and legs. And then we will sit wide leg, as wide as you can, but not to bring an overstretch on the inside of your hamstrings. So I was on the plane yesterday. I'm really tight today. Let's sit here for just a few breaths. So feet are flexed. You can rest your hands on your shins or your knees or your thighs, wherever it's comfortable. I'm going for shins. So I get a little stretch across my back while we're here. So this, just sitting this way, is a passive stretch for these muscles on the insides of your thighs. If you're, I don't know, sitting on your bed, working on your bed, watching television from the bed, you can sit with your legs open like this and just let these muscles stretch out on their own. Take a couple more breaths here. So we're going to bring the right forearm to the right shin, lean over to the right, and lift the left arm all the way up and over. Left bicep near your left ear, hold here. Feet are flexed, toes up toward the sky. Just hold here. Then inhale to center. We're going to go left forearm, left shin, right arm, right ear. Hold here. That's an exhale there, sorry. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to your left. Inhale to center. Exhale right. We'll do 2 more sets. Here's number 2. Inhale to center. Exhale to your left. Last set. Inhale to center. Exhale right. Inhale to center. Exhale left. Inhale to center. I want you to go back over to the right and either place the right arm on the outside of your right leg, on top where we were, on the shin, or on the inside. So one of those placements of your right arm will give you a deeper stretch. So you have to kind of experiment and see what things feel like for you to know what feels the best for you. We're just gonna hold here. So the left arm is near the left ear. Gonna hold here, take some breaths. So we're allowing the muscles on the right side of our body, the right side rib cage area to stretch, release and stretch. Toes are up, the breath is smooth, your jaw is relaxed, facial muscles are neutral and relaxed. Then inhale to center. Now we go left. So left forearm either outside the left leg, top of the left shin, or in front of the left leg. You get to decide once you find your placement. Bring the right arm over to the right. And I meant to mention your buttocks should be glued to the floor. If you lift to whatever opposite side, that means you're not getting a stretch. That means you're too far over to the left, so you have to come up a little bit to keep that buttocks glued to your mat. And hold here and breathe. And see if you notice any sense of release of the muscles on the side, kind of letting go a bit or stretching a bit. And then we're going to place hands on the floor and walk our way to the middle. So to center, and you have options. You can place your palms flat up on your fingertips or down on your forearms. I'm not warmed up enough for forearms yet. And that's okay. I'm going to do flat palms. So when you're up on fingertips, that helps to strengthen your hands, which is why we do this in yoga from time to time, to strengthen the muscles in the hands. But you can pick what serves you best for today. Look down toward the floor. So the spine is flat. Spine is long and flat. And the chest is lifted a bit to help straighten out the spine. Just hold here, looking downward towards your hands. The back of the neck is long, it's not kinked. Just holding here and breathing. And then inhale and walking yourself upright. Bring your legs together. We're going to go to hands and knees. So here would be a place if you wanted to pad your legs or your knees, where you could use your blanket or towel. You can either just pad your knees or pad the entire lower leg. It's up to you. I'm going to do the entire lower leg so you can see what that looks like. So we're in table pose. Hips and knees are in a vertical line. Shoulders, elbows, wrists are in a mostly vertical line. The hands are pushed out just a hair, so you're not on a sharp crease in your wrist joint that sometimes is painful for some of us in carpal tunnel, people that suffer from carpal tunnel syndrome. That might be too much for them. So if you just push your wrists, your hands out away from your knees just a little bit. So this is table pose, back is flat. We're going into cat-cow. We'll start with the cow. So take a breath in and drop your belly toward the floor and lift your chest. That's an inhale there. We're going to hold here just to let the back adjust. But while we're here, keep your breath moving. So really arch your back as much as you can. Deep, full breaths. So this is a back bend, this shape, but it's also a stretch for the front torso, for those muscles there. That's called the superficial muscles. So they're getting a little bonus, a benefit of this pose as well. We'll go the opposite way. Breathe in here Exhale, curl your spine up toward the ceiling. We're holding here. This is the cow shape, pushing hands into the floor, chin to chest. Keep breathing here. And then we'll go real time. Inhale to cow, arch your back, lift your chest, breathe in. Exhale to cat. Chin to chest, spine lifts. Inhale cow. Exhale cat. Inhale cow. Exhale cat. I'm going to let you do a few on your own at your own pace. Just remember the cow is the inhale, the cat is the exhale. Do a couple more sets and then we'll come back to table. And then coming back to table, we're going to go child's pose. So knees are wide, big toes touch. Sit back down on your heels. The arms stretch out. And usually I offer some arm variations, but I want to do a side stretch here. So walk your hands over to your right, both hands, and come down on your chest as close as you can. Just come to what you can do. And holding here. So this is a stretch. The arms are pointing to the right. We're getting a stretch on the left side of your body. Breathe through your nose. And then walk your arms to center and then over toward the left. So we stretch the right side of the body this time. And lower, come down as far as you can. And hold here. It's also really good for the shoulder blades as well. You might feel a little something happening back there. And let's walk back to center and then come back to table. We'll do thread the needle for the arms, shoulder blades, upper body. So we'll start with left arm up. Inhale, lift the left arm up, twisting to your left. Exhale, curl the left arm under. We're going to do two more like this. Inhale, left arm up, twist left. Exhale, twist to the right. Right arm under, left arm under right armpit. Inhale, last one here. Come up to the left. Exhale, come down to the right. We'll hold here. So the right arm, it can stay right where it is. You can lift the right elbow if you want and be on your right palm. You can stretch the right arm out above your head, palm down toward the floor. You can also wrap the right arm behind you. So you get to choose the arm placement for your right arm. And just hold here. So this is a stretch for the butt, stretch for the back of the thighs, spinal twist, and inversion. Inversions, I've said a few times, they help the heart not have to beat, the heart not have to fight gravity to beat. So the heart has a little easier time pushing the blood around because we have our head down lower than our heart. And also the brain gets a nice big flush of oxygenated blood. So breathe deep while we're here. Smooth and easy breath. And then right hand down, we're going to unwind here. Right arm straightens, lift the left arm, look up rather, and then lower the left hand onto the mat. We'll go to the right side. We'll do 3 ups and downs, and then we'll hold. Inhale, right hand up, twist right. Exhale, right arm under left armpit. Inhale, Right arm twists up, look up. Exhale, right arm down. Last one, inhale, lift, twist, reach, look up. Exhale to the left, hold here. So readjust your left arm. You have your variations for it. Pick the one you want. Hold here and breathe. And then the left hand on the floor, straighten the left arm, twist the right arm up, look up, right hand down. We'll do some hip circles. So there's some choices here. You can just roll your hips in a circle. You can do it more vertically. You can come down where your tush comes near your heels. You get to pick. You can also just rock your hips from one side to the other. You can also look toward, I'm looking toward my right foot, then I'm looking toward my left foot. So you can do just side to side. So find what feels nice. You can switch it up if you want. You can dip the shoulders, bend the elbows also. You can bring that in. And then let's come back to table. We're going to move into a down dog. Remove this blanket. The down dog, we curl our toes under. Before we do that, though, I want you to sit back on your heels or toes curled under, sit back on your heels or lift your torso up vertically. And we're doing a little foot stretch. That's what we're doing right now. And it's not the most beautiful feeling in the world, but it is good for our feet. If you want a little more challenge, you can sit down on your heels. And just take some breaths. Shoulders are relaxing down. And then come to table and tap the tops of your feet. That's the reward for that painful experience. And then curl the toes again. We're going to go down dog. Inhale, lift your tush, adjust your feet. So I like mine separated. Some people like this closer together. You decide what you like. Adjust your hands so the palms are flat. Fingers are spread wide for support, and you can attempt to lower your heels near the floor. They don't have to touch, but we're not on tiptoes on purpose. Let's pedal the leg. So bend one knee, straighten the other one. This is stretch for particularly the calf muscles, but also just the entire back of the legs. Pedal fast or slow, your choice. Breathe. This is also an inversion. This is also, they say, a resting pose, which I don't believe in, but the books all say that. Moving the leg side to side, and come back to stillness, lift. Now we go up on tiptoes. Exhale, lower the heels. Inhale up to tiptoes. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Hold here. Walking your hands back towards your feet. Bend your knees and forward bend. Hang here. Bend your knees as much as you like, or you can keep them straight. This is a standing forward bend, also an inversion. The sway side to side. Breathe as we go. I'm going to come up slowly, so swaying side to side and coming up slowly. Move your breath. I'm going to come up to standing at some point. When you get to standing, I want you to tap your hip area, I guess. So twisting still, move the breath. See if you feel a little awakened from that oxygen to the brain. You might feel a little brighter, or things may look a little brighter. See what you notice. And then we come back to stillness. This is mountain pose. Let's rest here for just a couple breaths. This is one of the other 3 resting poses in yoga. We did the other one earlier. I didn't say what it was, but the child's pose is one of the other 2. And then the other resting pose is corpse pose. Let's take some breaths here and do a body scan. How do you feel? So shifting your weight over to your left leg, we're going to cross the right ankle to the left knee. And we're going to bend the left knee. Bring your hands to prayer. So this is a balance. I can't remember the name of this. And I will be falling out of this, but I'm going to try again. And you can also do hands on hips, whatever works best. Breathe in here. Focus on something that's not moving. Pull in your belly button. When you're ready, place the right foot on the floor. Shake out both legs. You can change over weight bearing onto the right leg, left ankle, right knee. Bend the right leg. Hands wherever you want. Breathe deeply here. This side for me is much better. And when you're ready, lower the left foot. Shake out both legs and arms. Separate the feet wide. Feet together. We're going to step the left foot back. So both feet are parallel. We're going to do triangle. Excuse me, not triangle, pyramid. Pyramid pose. So 10 toes are going the same way. The feet are separated to your comfort. So I like mine a little wider. I tell you this all the time. For this pose, it helps with my balance, but also just so my thighs are not having to struggle with each other. Bring your hands to your hips. Take a big breath in, and the knees stay straight on this one. And just exhale to a flat back. And then continue breathing. So this is pyramid pose. Both feet are parallel. 10 toes are going the same direction. Legs are as straight as you can make them. Back is flat. Hands on hips. Breathe. And then we're going to lower fingertips either to the floor, palms to the floor, or you can hang on to the right ankle. And here you let the back come down versus it being parallel. You can lower your back as well. This is a stretch for the backs of the legs. You may feel it from the butt down to the heel. You may feel it. And then walk the left foot up to the right. And then come upright. Breathe in and come up. And then we'll switch sides. So this time the right foot goes straight back. 10 toes going the same way. Hands on your hips to start. Breathe in here. And then exhale, flat back, come down halfway and hold there. Check on your breath. Straighten out the backs of the knees as best you can. And then if you want, you can lower the hands to the left ankle, fingertips, palms on the floor, whatever you got. I'm going to hang on to my left ankle. Breathe. And then step the right foot up to the left foot. We're gonna move into chair pose. I'm gonna turn sideways. So feet are parallel. We're gonna just bend knees and bring the arms up and hold here. So palms face each other. If this is too much for your shoulders, you can always cactus the arm. Hold here. You can also hands on hips if that helps. So pick whichever one is that. The arms straight out and up is the traditional version of this pose. But we make it work for our body. So feel free to adjust as you like. Breathe in, come down a little bit lower. Exhale forward, bend, straighten the legs. Hold here. Inhale, let's move back into chair. Knees bend, arms up or arms cactus. Cactus, breathe through your nose. And down one more time, hold there. And then let's walk ourselves up. Hands on the front of your legs, come up to standing, come up to mountain pose, hold here. Take some breaths, do a body scan. And then feet wide now, please. Feet wide and toes, feet parallel. Turn your right foot to the right, we'll move into warrior two. So the right knee bends, the knee stays over the ankle. Turn the left heel out just a little bit. Arms go T-shape. Arms are strong. Arms are parallel to the floor. This is warrior two. Drop the left hand, left leg, lean back. Raise the right arm, hold here. Let's move back to warrior two. Arms go horizontal. That's the exhale, sorry. Inhale, humble warrior. Left hand, left thigh, lean back, right arm up. Exhale back to warrior two. One more. Inhale to exalted warrior. Exhale back to warrior two. Straighten, right foot turns straight out. Left foot to the left. Turn the right heel out just a bit. Arms stay T-shaped, bend the left knee, hold here. This is warrior two for the other side. Smoothing out the breath. Right hand, right thigh. Left arm comes up, inhale. Exhale back to warrior two. Inhale, humble warrior. Right hand, right thigh. Left arm up, breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Last one, inhale up. Exhale back to warrior two. Gonna hold here, we're going into side angle. Left forearm, left thigh. Right arm comes all the way up and across. Breathe through your nose. This is a nice side stretch for the right side. Let's come back to warrior two. Extended warrior, extended side angle to the left again. Inhale up to warrior two. One more of these. Left forearm, left thigh, lean left. Right arm comes across, that's an exhale. Inhale back to warrior two. Let's go other side. So left foot parallel, right foot turns to the right. Left heel comes out a little bit. Bend the right knee. Right forearm, right thigh. Left arm comes up and over. Hold here. Take some breaths. Inhale to reverse warrior, humble warrior. Sorry, everybody. Inhale to warrior two. Pardon me. Inhale to warrior two. Exhale again to side angle. We'll do two more like this. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Inhale to warrior two. Lower your arms. Exhale, bring the feet together. Mountain pose. Smooth, easy breath. Let us make our way down onto our back. I'm going to use my blanket to cushion the upper half of me, especially my shoulder blades. And we're going to go bridge pose. So feet are flat on the floor. Knees are pointing up toward the ceiling. Knees and ankles as vertical as you can get them. And feet are comfortably separated for you. Palms are facing down. We're going to inhale, lift up our hips up off the mat. And just hold here, lift as high as you can. You may feel a stretch on the front of the thigh, see what you notice. And then exhale, lower. We'll do 3 more. Lift and lower. Inhale, lift, hold, breathe. These are back bends, by the way. Exhale, lower. Bridge pose is a back bend, but also there's a stretch happening on the front of your torso and the front of your thighs. Inhale, lift, hold, and breathe. And then exhale, lower. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Continue to breathe. And then exhale, lower. So windshield wiper the feet as a reward, and the knees, windshield wiper your knees as our reward for that. And just slowly side to side, both knees going at the same time, same direction. Next time your knees go left, just let them fall wherever they fall and hold there. So this is a slight spinal twist. You may feel a little stretch on the top of the right thigh, a little tiny stretch is happening there. And then inhale, knees up and then over to the right. And hold there. Breathe. And then inhale to center. Let's try happy baby. So knees bend deeply towards your armpits, sort of. And the feet are flexed, the soles of the feet toward the ceiling or the sky. You can hang on to the outside. Traditionally, we would hold on outside the foot, but we make it accessible. You can grab inside your feet, the arch side of your feet. You can hang on to your ankles, your calves, or you can wrap your arms behind your knees. So find the one that feels the best. Feet are flexed. And if you'd like, you can stay here, or we can rock side to side. So you get to choose. Side to side, move the breath. And then when you're ready, come back to stillness, feet on the floor. We'll go into a corpse pose. This is the 4th resting pose. Our final, has 2 meanings. It is a pose, and so it's called corpse pose, and you can kind of use your imagination. It's also the time of class where we just rest quietly and we try to be still and let the energy we've stored kind of move around our bodies and settle in. If this is not comfortable for you, if your low back is screaming, you can flatten feet flat on the mat, feet wide on the mat, and let the knees drop together. That takes pressure off the low back. And also bring knees to chest, do side porks, turn onto your favorite side. Knees stay high so that you can be balanced without trying to balance, and you use your bottom arm as your pillow. Draping the top arm just across the legs. You may also do this seated. Seated in any comfortable position. So just noticing the air around you, on your skin. Noticing if it feels cooler than you. The room feels cooler than you feel. Warm, you're warm, the room is warm, or just a neutral feeling with no difference at all. See what you notice with the air on your skin. Noticing the air around your feet. The sounds around you. Allowing your body to settle onto Mother Earth. Feeling held by Mother Earth. Noticing your breath. Noticing your heartbeat. You can turn your head from side to side, wiggle fingers and toes, and come back into the moment. If you'd like to take a big stretch, please do. And when you're ready, make your way up to seated. Thank you for coming to class, Mel. It's good seeing you. May you be happy. May your life have meaning, and may you be an instrument for social change. Thank you.